Hello, good afternoon. ATF4. This is my second video. This morning I tried to make a video. The sound for some reason was not coming, so I'm repeating the same thing. I just want to test it again. This is okay. Very good. So please share the video. My morning video, there was no sound. I'm not really sure why. Na mentiasie na sound bia eni ho. Anope na me I was doing a video and the sound did not come. So if you're here for the first time on this platform, we talk about everything. Today we're just going to dive into what is coming to Ghanaians. We are going to dive into what is coming to Ghanaians. It looks like some of Ghanaians are receiving some teachings that is not being taught to all Ghanaians. It looks like it's as if say a bimu, some people in Ghana, Africa, some people, the reason why there were some wars amongst Africans was because Africans were lacking so much. So a brother thought another brother is getting more that they should share. It looks as if say Ghana now. Some people are receiving education be and the rest of Ghana no are not receiving. Ghana for be Ghana and so yentem. When you look at Ghanaians, there are so much difference amongst us. Good morning. Good afternoon to all. Good evening. Wherever you're joining from, I greet you. Jack, good evening. Asari. Anope mi video na me yeno. I'm going to repeat the same thing. You see, Usha nientia Ghana for bofem. If you look at the reason why Ghana is so broke, Ghana has now turned into a foreign country, foreign land. Many people who enjoy Ghana are people with dollars. People who has gone outside the country, made money, and returned back to the country. They enjoy Ghana very well. And Ghana man, it has some sickness. African, black man has a sickness to be. What are some of the sicknesses a black man has? Yari bi a Ghana for wa mami akresi ya o me do for ma feel papa. Hey, ma feel set off it. They be as soon as I tune in, you are closing up. Ghana man has a sickness sisibia obroni hu ye ena obroni si obibini kwan ewo decision making hu. Because it is not normal. Say niema ye hu Ghana man will see. You see, human beings are built with a natural instincts. We are supposed to be built with natural instincts. We should feel pain. We should not be numb to pain. The first instinct is a survivor. Your survival instinct kicks in whenever you feel danger. Whenever you feel danger, no, and kesesanko nipa da se no feel danger. Esesanka o body no automatically no be defending itself. Ghana ni tetefo na omotina Ghana for be are raised to be numb to pain. Inti abrofo no me gidi say tete no when they came to Africa and they saw and they did some wickedness kunkum yemma yem papa no mu ni yem maame no mu ni yenua no mu e kunkum e de sekan hwehwe yen ankasa yensa ema we ourselves started to hurt ourselves e hono broni kasa nkrofo we omagimi. That is when the white people actually concluded so bibinia Jimmy, because the natural instincts as I say with pain. Ya wade consider ben menuanom mo nche video no ena ya ba be ka ne ntia Ghana fo bi te honom so mo ye MPP fo na nkosiafo bi te say we Freddie Blay etimi bie na no Ghana say Ghana's economy has been better in the hands of MPP. Today ayeti wa awonsuro unfeel any pain for other Ghanaians. Obroni hu say because enya obibini kurom nkote na obroni ba ya obedi wei aborosemo enyo obibini kurom nkote na abrofo ni bi those European those chese ni obefele say wo hwe esoro ho the Eastern Europeans fo no ukọ mu na se wo hwe tete emra ntokwa ni siye between the Romans na they fought back they sat there devised a weapon devised a weapon fought back. They did not allow the people to take their heritages. They did not allow the Western, the white men, other people that goes into other countries. Now they take charge of their young men. They take charge of their strong men, you know. These people actually did not sit down like a black man did. So a white man who say, enkrofo way ada omunti pay na eni omunye nipa. Eni omunye nipa. That was the conclusion. Nienti obroni for years. Omuji tu mu say obibini hwenanim tisa mwekua. Look at a face like that. Wicked bonyo man like that in nipetuntum. Hwenanim na ne free ni mu banso enye papa. Obroni hwe ye no se no. Enkrofo we mo ma dwene enye papa. Muntie na meka no. Hwe people like that don't feel pain. They sat there. Omu di omonsa eshe omu Germany fem. Ena omu nuanumu were being killed, sorted. They lined them up like a sheep going to the slaughter. They gave your own people knives and guns in exchange of whiskey and cigarette and other foolish, stupid and material things like today. And now me no say slavery is happening. Say Jimmy Salmon is still going on. And now me no say wunanda NC underground way protective way area for Ghanaians to hide. They sat there and 22-year-old Queen Elizabeth eba yenkrum ema wunana tam gold edi ko share Queen Elizabeth nsa minu ya monhwe manimu yi muntie me ka kire mo se obroni wahu ohun bibini akoma ohun obibini yem ena ohun obibini jimie because enipa ben ena ye omo bone a omo nte enkrofo ben ni ena omo se omo de ye koma ohe ahindie na ye nkoma oman enipa ben ena ohun se ne nua is being wicked towards and so oni any defense instincts. Enkrofo ben sa omo te sen omo nye nipa obroni concluded they say ye nye nipa period because ye nipa ye hu ye nienti Ghana is broke ye nipa Okatakyie Afrifa ye manu ye ndada no with ahindie Okatakyie Afrifa Jimmy young man wo betimi akoye wadwuma de wadwene esua nyansa wo papa ne nyansa mu na ode gold koma a 22-year-old Queen Elizabeth wo papa nyansa mu na otena mod house na ona matachem up to today wo papa nyansa mu na wabeto technology Okatakyie Afrifa oni nyansa ene okuma ahindie onkoma man yetete nkrofo bimu in some ways they don't trust themselves to be citizens of a land. They were only raised for a house into ye gate ni say na so pia eno anu no he's useless to ninia yefrano Haziz. He's useless to Muhammad. He's useless to Tete. He's useless to Ofin. He's useless to Way Akakpo. He's useless. They don't raise them for a nation. They don't raise them for a land. They raise them for a house. It's your brony eba yenkrom for so many years. No mo Ghana Africa for timodin Africa ni ti wodin nsa asha ni sai ni Germany fam because sasan enyo no na sekan no nti obibini ti nani no na ye wie ni nua no e de ato aneso. But obibini up to today obibini nim nyansa. We were there. The most expensive president ever Ghanaians ever inherited was Akufo-Addo. And the reason why he was very expensive was Akufo-Addo had a poise. He has a mission to be a president of all course. And the same thing was for Bawumia. Bawumia nkote no betimi aka say Jesus Christ. Although he was raised to say Jesus is not Omon Jesus ekrantumo. But Bawumia, because of precedents, were pronounced Jesus Christ as the savior. What discredited a whole religion, Islamic religion, what discrediting because of saying or person obedi president. You see, it is only Obibini and Etinaho. Ma history repeat itself. O Jimini and Etimetina Homa history. A repeating itself, ne repeating itself, and so on. Munyansa. Enti no Broni se mo Jimmy. Obroni statistically, or say 1 out of a black, or say 3 out of a black boys, one will end up being a thief, the other one will end up being in jail, another one will end up being a drug addict or whatever. Do you know why? Because obibini nti pain, ukromu, pain for omutina sema onkrofo betu share omoso na omu kumuni anomono na wofo say ye obi foforo na yekunu until you did not fight for your country, for the land Africa no emena me no tiwe enkrofo bi mu omu refi hawa Akufo-Addo be president. People are still, this is the beginning and Akufo-Addo mo omu ranking up. This is the beginning of election. We have not started the election campaign time you, but look at way about Bawumia bail. You see, Akufo-Addo owed a lot of people during his campaign. Akufo-Addo obey president no. The most expensive president Akufo-Addo. So now he had to pay his people. Ebini Bawumia mo, ebini Canada Japan akopreko mo. Canada Japan akopreko blackmail or no one party. Emma Akufo-Addo had no choice, and now almost blackmail, you know, they have turned it to him. Say or no say you blackmailing no. Obiana no say nyama wa ye no. Obiana no are the young MPP lawyers no. Omanya ni case say ene Akufo we Canada Japan timi nkasa biu. Say wa ye mute. Bawumia de ne be ye boy. But during the time of Akufo-Addo, Akopreko is one of the people that killed and did so much for Akufo-Addo. So now he had to use it to blackmail them. And until no see how much the house no ebeng temaport hono. Just because it's saying or per se or Jim Crawford ejuma efri omonsa. That was one of them. Ye media houses Akufo-Addo owed them a lot. Ebini sa way a Christmas tree na way show ni say ni face morning show ni so no sa Christmas tree no Paul Adomochiri Emma omunyina nya position sitting on a board the whole of Ghana. This man bought everybody. And at this time, no, double because what they are trying to hide right now, it is more than Akufo-Addo wanting to become a president. Niankrofo way, omo pesa omo kataso. What they want to do to Ghana, it is worse than ambition. It is more than the say somebody's drive to become a president. Right now, it is covering a crime. Right now, no, yet the need to cover crime, the need to make sure, say, no Ghanaian gain access to anything again. They make sure, say, they buy the whole of Ghana. They understand the Western culture, how the names of Kennedy Road or Mavis Road or Picton, or when you look at all these small towns, you know, how these people acquire their wealth. They use slaves. And Akufo-Addo is repeating the same slavery era, no? But this time, no, it's black on black. He hasn't discovered himself another group of country to bring them to Ghana so Ghanaian can be rich. Oh, no. This time, no, this era of slavery, no, it is about enslave your own people and keep them poor so you can maintain power. Tianyameka Obroni, yes, smart. So be Jimmy. Because I want Jimmy, yeah. Wuhunipa. Se pain. They sat there, they watch Obibini endure. Brothers, sisters going through pain. You see, Anna Obroni, ehunientia Africa, eye poor. Amongst the whole world, impoverished African, they saw, say, it was the need for empathy, the need for advocacy, the need to express yourself. African need advocacy group voice. Africa don't have that voice. And Obroni who say that is what they are lacking into Obronia Masania Mana Beye law. Obibini continues to lack those qualities. Into the people we elect into power lacks empathy. They lack everything, the fundamentals, the basic, the core value of life. They lack it. And Obronisha say, if you don't have those qualities, you are inhuman. It was so bibini nipa. China, here they sold this propaganda or the research. Whatever they came to Africa to do was a research. Because Obroni ama African kwa ambe dominate Africans. Obroni no eko in kron so ko dominate, but the other people fought back. And today, Minuka say the other people fought back and they maintain their power. Africans remain slaves. Inti enenia Emma Akufo-Addo and then Emma Ghana, the amount of taxes this party has introduced to Ghanaians. Ghana for sheer growing pain, but they don't know Ghanani is numb to pain. And no na Emma yenye nipa no. Niema Ghana ene udi nanu ana me Sunday abuseni bi wo Ghana me Sunday 500. Se si e was san frese me asa. Na me wa ha me ne me ma ene awei abusiafo ewo ya spend 500 in a week. Many Ghana, but the pay has not been increased because the government don't care. And the reason why Ghana is where it is because Akufo-Addo owed a lot of people. And right now that Bawumia has already spent this much. Ghana for this time is going to cost Ghana for a big, because a reason to say first in Ibu. This time Samutina Homa Bawumia ebedi adia. It will cost Ghana for a whole bunch, a lot of money, and the people whom they are going to again get those money from we Ghanania who just so say would Jimmy enti, even if a better party or if you are a team player nasa ubo ball wakotoko nasa Manchester nasa US team fobi ebe sign wa wo Jimmy enti wo so beka se me yekotoko ni yedi emfatame me ya kaniba inti me ya MPP ni inti yanko fan kosiafo mra emedi yankan na kuro no afede Ghana A man will tend to a man. A boy will tend to a boy. A young babies will tend, and I know me who join beer. Na onum koko fa koko no wadane to ane say no ahwie agu ne yam ene ekom emuampo echangi emua has now are not behaving like a mua biom ene Bawumia already. This is just the way you just afena agoro afena omo hihye we bam boys eba we sasika we afena bambo eseba wo afena yebo apata afena the real we nankasa campaign no eba beba obibini obroni se wa jimmy because you don't feel pain. And the only reason how wa kromu ha obroni atena ni krom na wa chichiri kro we no say hey ya masa quality si ya mfa nhye nkwala ase ya Omuba bedane to say Africa. When you're numb and you don't feel pain, everything you do does not yield result. Because why a numb? Obonefo betimi abowra ofie. Say okunya. You don't see it as a emergency. You don't see danger. Into obesha Ghana for say insuo na yiri ewo Volta region. You can see say many people are in Ghana omonte ho hwe. I met many young people, boys in this country. Afena omaba kurumu omuye Ghana for. Ghana ni osi minim John Dramani Mahama. Ghana ni ba. Osi onim John Dramani Mahama. But onim Akufo-Addo. Ubisane se onim enkwasiafo di onim omo. But onim an ex-president obi a wabedi yantete ne se nipa ne yoman ba. The people are here Canada. China ni feel say China ni ayawo no okroma or ya Canadian. They see themselves as a Canadian. Eritrea yawo no Canada sees themselves as a Canadian. Kwalani nyina ada we Ethiopia, Ghana, Congo, Nigeria, why free Middle East ho baby omo free we some tokoro bi mu a ensuo bi achi ewo enkrom krase Australia ho baby China krase nyina for some Canadians. Why? Because the country has a national voice. Ghana, no, some people are being raised as non-Ghanaians. And one is Okatakyie aircon for way ekunyai. And one is Okatakyie aircon or inciting national security over a chief whose name shall never be brought into a scandal, even if they commit a crime. Okatakyie Afrifa. This is dangerous. This is beyond any way, any form of how human being should reason. Okatakyie Afrifa say, ohene a ono yede atete no ono ne hene ensese obi eboni din se wa ye biribi. So imagine Ghana for bi mo no how they were raised at home. They were raised for the house. Many animal are some way very dangerous for Ghana for. I'm telling you. And no nema yehu because in Krofubi mun jindi say ye Ghana unit from corner to the other corner to the next corner to the other corner ho ye Ghana for. Ebi mu hu omo say yen ye we. Inti Yang and nothing on person more force president in our truth because they were not raised as national people, as a people of unit. They were raised to see some of you, some of us as strangers. I was told, say me papa, me mame, me busiafo efri me ya daboya Gonja. My mama, Al Hassan, from Gonja, Minya Ganani, I've been told. So my other half from the voter esro eba krobo ekofa akra na wodi aba we ni de me fi we Jerusalem. I've been told seven Ghana niyo. So if you look at Ghana pa, you have a big problem. We have a big problem. Many you see, playing a Ghanaian does not mean say a Busian who free muno. A Busian is separate from Ghana. Because this is so simple. How can you not realize, say, these people are going to cost us a lot of money in Ghana? Look at this man who would do anything to become a president, just like Akufo-Addo. He would do everything possible. He is going to make sure, say, people's minds are changed against the brothers. Omo bekeka yentri abom. Mini anomo. Musemu ya MPP for. Me pa mo chew say ye bu adwuma foforo bi wo Kumasi amoma yente. Me pese me take 2 years off back. Eye Ghana. It is Ghana. Say MPP strongholds areas no ye bu adwuma bi wo ho. Eye bribi papa bi koso amoma yente because see ya no mama ka asem chiro Canada is not equal. Baby a ye ja ho no. Wo hwe Newfoundland no mo ne. Wo hwe baby enjuma aban nani ko ho pa no the Atlantic way provinces no aban nani ko ho because they are lacking workers into Canada ha omo penipa ko ho omo biebie nyuma omo di sika no more of the money is going there because Ontario is choked omo develop this crow way ama inkofo wato omo nye sika se kpaya se baby omo person omo develop your farming no omo Canada want to build and generate their own food. Canada want to do a lot of exploit into omo ya o mesremo se Ghana because of the party in power, because of the political powers I want to know and to many people are living here there Ghana for kura benya ho faso mon kan kire me na yente se Kumasi ho no me pa mo cho adwuma bi aba ho a mo ma yente na ye nyina emra back because there's a lot of akan omu wa kwentu omu pa mon kan kire ye na ye nyina ye nso ye mra ho. We are qualified to do a lot of things. Eye Ghana na ye nyina yete enkrofo we abo Ghana ka but yet ye de adane ntokwa ye de adane we abusia ye de adane ye ka oman so hwew enti na me say obroni hu se obibini enni sa survival instincts no enti China mpo only lately and China catch up to the human rights and all those way equality and all those things. So only recently na China catch up. Na China commercials about washing machine enya adwuma no. Omo de obibini obie washing machine no na say washing machine nya papa obibini na free mu ba. Na so change washing machine na a new Chinese boy aba. Only recently and Americans no complaining yes China is discriminating. Why are McDonald's doing business? Why are America, our companies going to China? Why are we buying their items? So the black Americans stepped in. Not omo wozu na obibini ana yade na to animals and also say it was a movement. There was a group of people that went to China and closed that museum down. So even China think and that selling or black people not having a soul, black people not having an instinct, because of so we been obroni ni ba mukuro no. Wetimia beye niama one fight back we kumunia or the two share wonsa unana or Queen Elizabeth was just a baby. Akola kete and otimi ba Ghana. Eko away Kenya eko ye niama hey obibini dangerous obibini dangerous to us. It's obroni ni share ye no. Na obibini ni instincts Wunniapa is in pain. So they were watching the white black people. They were watching these things being done to the black people without a fight back. Without fight. Other people went and devised. Israel right now, they are now the fight between Israelis and the other people. Look at the bomb that is flying from the air. How long was Obibini? How long was black people attacked? What are our measures? Obroni who say, Uncle yomu nipa. Ya, I mean, nipa benoto wa hontipen. Ya kuni niyote wa onokura bo ayen. Ya de second share nensa. So unkuni niya openfuo. Do you want to come and see some of the Black History Month, some of the materials and the true stories and also archived of videos? America hey yao when yetama yademo bow yetutu mugunsi onumu yana nanoma yetutu omugunsi onumu. This was not at that time. Where your mabe America hey ya. Do you want to see some of the hard truths about Obibini journey? But ningi na African say mini broni me pe broni ways of scam. Still African and that's so bo impoverish on one idea just to remain rich. Still African say me kuama me kunya jimie abron samfoma wuna na nanti atechem ene ose omubesi concrete yaman opportunity with Akufo-Addo went to me and Kasa. Some woman come back basic concrete instead of asphalt. Yo, Ghana Fue. Yabekoswa, the rest of the world is going to continue to see us before say Jimmy, because we don't feel pain when things are being done to us. And them rameno kasa Okatakyie Afrifa. Se samre wakotena obi office. Or chance a yedi envelope be bemano. Se some the young boy be or me platform so and that and that the ontibin kasa. Se some obi kura o mano some deals bia. Enya obroni kromu no family o mu ba hanso ano musro obroni. Wa bedu obroni kromu twantoro kire no. Wa bedu obroni kromu o. Ka kire ne se abawe bi ba ne yesi onfa enam ya totun nam pa. I say obroni sunsum ne to ne sinto obisa na na say I have a fish. What can to kese kire wunua. Wa bedu obroni krom. Wontime nje back what belongs to you. Ye Jimmy. And no obroni can say 1 out of 5 black young kids will end up be this, that or who. Nyankopon Shiramo. But continue to vote for Mr. and Mrs. Hajia. Oka samune echireno only balls to defend it. This man has never defended anything in the office he was placed, but yet he has been elected as a candidate for presidency. Emma Ghana fuonso ediachi yedum. Also obesi toilet amamo. Toilet ne mo mpa na. Also obesi toilet na amamo.
Toilets amamo. Yeah, basic toilets. In all, you may see 8-unit toilets, 4 8-unit toilets, and 32 toilets in all.
You can take your eyes. Amanfo onyankopon enka mo ho.